What if I told you that UFOs aren't a modern phenomenon? That for over 460 years, people have witnessed strange objects in our skies? From 16th century Germany to 1940s America, the evidence has been hidden in plain sight. This is the forgotten history of UFOs. Before Roswell, before Area 51, before the world had words for what they were seeing. April 14th, 1561. Nuremberg, Germany. As dawn breaks over the medieval city, hundreds of terrified citizens pour into the streets. Above them, the sky erupts. Spheres, cylinders, and cross-shaped objects engage in what witnesses described as a celestial battle. The event lasted for hours. Hans Glaser, a local printer, documented the spectacle in a detailed woodcut that survives to this day. 460 years before radar, before cameras, before the term UFO existed, the skies over Germany were filled with inexplicable objects. Jump forward to 1897, Aurora, Texas. A disc-shaped craft crashes violently into a local windmill. Townspeople rush to the scene and discover wreckage unlike anything they've ever seen. Most shocking, the pilot's body, recovered from the debris, is described as not of this earth. The unknown aviator is given a Christian burial in the local cemetery, a grave that still exists today. This happened 50 years before Roswell, 50 years before the government had a cover-up playbook. February 25th, 1942, just months after Pearl Harbor, Los Angeles is on high alert. At 2 a.m., air raid sirens scream across the city. Searchlights pierce the night sky, converging on a slow-moving object above the city. The military opens fire. Over 1,400 anti-aircraft rounds are fired into the darkness. The object does not fall. It does not accelerate. It simply continues moving, unhurried, unstoppable. The official explanation? Weather balloons. But the photograph published in the Los Angeles Times the next morning tells a different story. A metallic object, clearly visible in the searchlight beams, surrounded by flak bursts. No weather balloon could survive 1,400 rounds. 1947, the year everything changed. June 24th, private pilot Kenneth Arnold is flying near Mount Rainier in Washington state when he spots 9 crescent-shaped objects flying in formation at speeds he estimates at over 1,700 miles per hour. He describes them moving like saucers skipping on water. The term flying saucer is born. The modern UFO era begins. But 1947 wasn't finished. July, Roswell, New Mexico. Something crashes in the desert. The United States Air Force issues a press release confirming recovery of a flying disc. The world holds its breath. 24 hours later, the story changes. Weather balloon. The first official cover-up of the modern age. A pattern that would repeat for decades. January 7th, 1948. Captain Thomas Mantell, decorated World War II pilot, receives orders to investigate an unidentified object over Kentucky. He pushes his P-51 Mustang higher and higher in pursuit. His last radio transmission, it appears to be a metallic object of tremendous size, directly ahead and slightly above. I'm trying to close in for a better look. Then, silence. Mantell's plane is found scattered across miles of Kentucky farmland. The official explanation? He blacked out chasing Venus. Captain Mantell became the first person to die in pursuit of a UFO. The 1947 Roswell crash and Mantell's death were just the beginning. What followed in the 1950s would shake America to its core. Mass sightings over the U.S. Capitol, UFOs causing car engines to fail, and the first widely accepted alien abduction. Part 2. The Cold War Era.